Well, good morning. We're trying to figure out how to get out of North Adams. And I didn't sleep well last night. I think I got like 3 hours. And I already had to take Excedrin this morning. But a very nice lady named Jane hitched us in a reasonably small car back to trail. So thank you, Jane. We really appreciate it. Also, it's a beautiful day, but it's gonna be really, really hot. But you know what? We're going to Vermont today, which is very exciting. And I can't wait. We're walking right by this beautiful stream this morning with all the little waterfalls in it. It's funny, today's our last day in Massachusetts, and it reminds me so much of the first day that we were here with all the waterfalls and the trail going right by the stream. It's really beautiful. Alright, first, I feel naked today. Why, you ask? Because for the first time in months, there's nothing on my knees. Except for dirt, and bug bites, and bug spray, and a whole lot of sweat, because second, it's really humid, and I'm very wet, and it's not pleasant. I've negated my shower. There's a lot of mud. We're slipping and sliding, and so far, feet are dry. We'll see if that trend continues. And fourth, hide all the sobos, because in the last couple of days we have collided with the southbound bubble. So everybody that started from Katahdin in the north and has already done Maine, New Hampshire, and Vermont are now entering Massachusetts, the early ones who started in June. And we're probably gonna hit sobos between now and when we finish. So this should be interesting. Gotta remember to ask people now if they're nobo, sobo, or flip-flop. Well, usually the flip-floppers just tell you what direction they're going currently. But yeah, it'll be fun meeting a lot of new people. There's the border crossing into Vermud, ironically sitting in a mud pit. This seems right. Welcome to the long trail. Woo! We made it to Vermont, aka Vermud. We're trying not to stand in the mud. Also, worst and best in Massachusetts. Worst was the mosquitoes. There were a lot of mosquitoes. And best was it was beautiful trail and beautiful views. Snapshot.
I agree. Great views. Fun mountains to climb, which we haven't had in a while. Worst is definitely, yeah, the bugs. Not good.
MC?
Worst is easily the mosquitoes. But we're finally actually having elevation again, which I am so happy about. So, yay elevation!
Yay Vermont! Woo! Ah! We're having a border snack. I'm eating Cabot cheese, which is right at home in Vermont. And we're all wearing Darn Tough socks, which are also right at home in Vermont. Wait, MC's modeling. Beautiful.
Sock.
And we're gonna have to get some Ben & Jerry's later because that's also at home in Vermont. And we're on the long trail, which is super cool. And for the next 105.5 miles, we'll stay on the long trail until we get to New Hampshire. And what else to say? Oh, we redeeded too because the skeeters followed us across the border. There's so many skeeters here. And when I was filming our worst and best of Massachusetts, when we crossed the border, I got bitten by a mosquito while I was filming. I was very upset. But yeah, it's good to be in Vermont. Oh, yep, there's squelch. There's a lot of mud. There is squelch. It's muddy in Vermont. I'm impressed.
Oh wow, snapshot. Yeah, look how deep. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Vermud is so real. My shoes are muddy. I may have slipped in a mud puddle. My foot's a little muddy. The other side's worse. It was most unfortunate.
I wouldn't even attempt this with my lane. But this is
No, it's gonna be great.
Go ahead, Cobweb.
Oh, I nailed it! Yeah! You know you're in the north when the water caches are now in giant maple syrup bottles.
exactly.
So many bushes in the trail and so much mud. Well, this is the only other sheeter we found on trail. Guess we're gonna go see it. It's brand new, just opened this month. The new Seth Warner shelter is very nice. It's complete with new pretty and with a door that has a giant crack in the side and a mud pit on the way into the shelter because this is Vermont, so no shelter is going to be complete without a mud pit. Otherwise, the shelter is very nice. We talked to Tinker for a while sitting in there. It's a good time. Oh, they all move. Oh. We're sitting atop Harmon Hill waiting to hear if we get a shuttle. And I didn't think that trail maintenance could get any worse than it was in New York. But no, Vermont. Vermont has proven me wrong. We've been batting bushes out of our faces the entire day while slogging through mud pits. My shoes are extremely dirty. It's, yeah, not the best. And the mosquitos are worse here than they were in Massachusetts, which I also didn't think was possible, but I swear these ones have jaws. I put on DEET like an hour before we left, like an hour ago when we left the shelter, and I'm already being eaten through my DEET, so I had to put more on. I can't say Vermont's first showing has been amazing, but it is pretty. Vermont's pretty. It's just very muddy. There's a lot of mud happening. And my feet haven't been dry the whole day. Well, I didn't close my video last night because, to be honest with you, I was not having a good day. I had slept like 3 hours the night before, and then I was nauseous the entire day, so I had a really hard time eating. And it was really hot, so I get heat exhausted, dehydrated, and hypoglycemic. And I was super tired on top of that. So basically, I was like, I just need to get down the mountain today without dying and go tumble into a bed at the hotel. So we did. So we're at the Catamount Motel in Bennington, and I showered last night, and then I slept like a brick for 12 hours. So yeah, this is gonna be close for my video from yesterday. It was really pretty. Vermont's very muddy. It's very buggy. Got a lot of new bug bites, and my shoes are no longer pink because they're covered in mud. So there's that.